2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Portland, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, Los Angeles, a game back.
Checking out Portland, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff.
We're just about ready for tip-off.
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard wasn't the most touted. He said, quote, "I know what it's like to not have the lights on you. I did my work behind the scenes. Not certain if I'd ever get the..."
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Anthony Davis.
All right, guys, here we go. The two of the top
Russell
teams
Westbrook.
in the Western Conference.
Tucker,
TrailBlazers, Lakers.
The four-man spot. And for the
We're underway in
TrailBlazers,
Portland.
the talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Powell in at the small forward
Westbrook
position.
nearly got
These
the
teams
three to
both
fall.
look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days, you think?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard outside. Off target from three-point range. Here are the Lakers with the ball. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid
LeBron,
in the early going, important to
jumper.
establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
For three, McCollum. He drops it from range.
Three from downtown. There's more defense. You just sit there and let him shoot it.
Excels at recognizing when he should shoot off the bounce.
DA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Count it.
Davis.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Powell against James. And Davis with the block.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What
We're out of bounds. The
figure
Lakers.
he is defensively.
Powell stepped out of bounds.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it.
Davis
gigantic.
underneath the
Yeah, I love
rim.
that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
Powell passes
I
to
thought Powell was
Lillard.
going to shoot the three there.
McCollum outside. Takes a three.
CJ McCollum
The Lakers with a
really
rebound.
got the three.
They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
I
that was a
found
bad
it was
pass.
an
I tried to
interesting
pass it
game.
to-
Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Oh,
You know,
no.
you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players
Three
that
ball.
contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
For the TrailBlazers, Zellers checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Nance. And McLemore subbed in for Powell. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Bradley. Here's Davis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The TrailBlazers have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Lillard outside. Monk with a steal. And here's the fast break.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get
I
there,
nearly
so the
turned the ball over
referee
there.
couldn't give him a free pass on that.
So for the Blazers, Snell comes in for C.J. McCollum, and it's Smith in for Damian Lillard. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Los Angeles ball.
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Portland, 3rd.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
And again, the Lakers, no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break.
Portland, the best team in the West coming into tonight. Lakers have been on an impressive.
Here's McLemore. Monk covers. Spins. 6 to shoot. Here's McLemore. Over to the left wing. Sees a lob. It's tipped. Here's Monk. And yep,
Monk
it's
with
good.
the layup.
Monk's got deceptive strength. You got to respect that. I mean, the defense throwing themselves all over him and at him, but he's still concentrating and knocking down the shot.
Pass to McLemore. Back to Smith. Here's McLemore to the paint. Fades away. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Second in opponent points per game, 5th in blocks, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Here's McLemore. Monk covers. Knocks it loose. Rondo with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Monk passes to Howard. Over Smith. The shot by Howard, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Now on the floor for the Lakers.
5 ticks left in the first quarter here. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4.
Portland.
And quarter number
Blazers
2 will get underway just after
ahead.
this short break.
Two of the best teams in the West. At the end of one, Lakers on top by 4.
And Damian Lillard, honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, recognizing the player who not only excels on the court, but also goes above and beyond with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier. I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Larry Nance is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Powell in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Driving to the basket. McCollum with a steal.
Fantastic.
Puts up a 3. James with the rebound.
Like that.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss
LeBron
those
James
shots.
We know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Up top, Powell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding exploits?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level, In college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know without any doubt would still transfer today. I love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that, strong, and then finishes as well.
Play by Westbrook.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Lillard, here we go. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Westbrook. Here's Reeves. It's James on the wing. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
And you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
And it's blocked by Davis. The open shot by James. Here's Westbrook. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
Missed that wide open jump shot.
Here's Powell. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. James passes to Monk. Offensive rebound. Portland trailing here.
9 shots.
To the wing, right side. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete.
Lillard uses his vertical
to hammer it down.
You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his
Oh, Westbrook got it and dunked
many
it
will
home.
say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one of him or MJ.
The Lakers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for James. Anthony's checked in for Bradley. And it's Rondo in for Russell Westbrook. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Little. He buries it from 3.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds him quickly.
Ball over too
Love
much
his
here.
court awareness.
We're not making some of these shots that we were hitting.
Rondo with it. Nurkic picks him up. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now the
steal.
Blazers moving it up. Here's McLemore. Oh, now that's
a tight ball game.
Portland
Throw it
down with force.
And a steal like that with the conversion.
DeAndre Jordan
really start
down the
moving
court.
things in your direction.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Pass to Snell. Here's McLemore. They set a pick. Here's Snell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot clock at 3. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of
He
other
passed it
weaknesses.
into the wrong person.
Here's Nurkic. Smith right side. Back to Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So
I'm
he'll
just
take 2
struggling
from the free throw
passing the
line.
ball for whatever reason.
That one on Anthony.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were
21
sending
on.
with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Blazers making a change here. Sellers checked in. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. Here's Jordan. And it's Little with a rebound. Pass to McLemore for 3. Drills it from deep. McLemore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Rondo. He got it up
in
in
and
time,
out.
but it would not fall for him.
Just bad
The first
execution.
half comes to an end.
Lilliard by
Close
his
game going here.
passes.
It's
They're
the
getting
TrailBlazers
taken by the
up by 3.
Blazers.
All right, now let's check in with
24-21
Allie
Lakers
LaForce.
at the end
Allie,
of
what do
the
you
first
have?
half.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Frank Vogel. And, Coach, a very competitive game. You can feel the intensity out there, can't you?
There's great energy in this building. Both teams are competing at a high level, got a lot of firepower. We got off to a good start. Started putting it to the free throw line too much, and then they got back in the game.
Can't wait for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And taking a look at the bottom of the standings.
Well, you know what? I like to say that those teams are simply in transition.
Kenny, you're always so positive. That's why we love you on the show.
Thank you, Shaq. I love you too.
Love you more.
I think you're both in transition. And now let's get back to the Portland TrailBlazers, dealing with a thin margin at the half.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even
All right,
so
guys,
far.
So here we are back for the second half. Portland leading 24-21.
Here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Powell on the wing. That one is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Pass to James. To the middle. Here's Horton Tucker. That's in there.
Tucker with the
Davis
3.
with the assist. Horton Tucker's gotten himself
Great way
going
to
here.
start the
His
second
first
half.
points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh,
And
that
here's
bad.
Lillard from beyond the arc.
No, that's
The
way
Lakers
short.
with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Davis. He's guarded by Nance. Back to Horton Tucker. It's stolen by Nance.
That was a great steal.
Westbrook against Lillard. Three-pointer. Portland again missing. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Horton Tucker. Rebounded by
Tucker
Nurkic.
just
Everything
nearly got
right
that layup.
except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
You know, you talk about best kept secrets. Taylor Horton Tucker was the youngest player in the 2019 draft and was taken 46th. Looks like he's a steal.
Pass to Davis. Puts it up from 15. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
I saw Bradley open there at the
And now
corner
a
of
chance
my
to see what's coming up for the Portland TrailBlazers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard
Lakers are
and the
gonna
Los
call
Angeles
timeout
Clippers.
after a
And then on
sluggish-
Wednesday, they'll go up
sluggish
against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Zeller's checked in for Portland. Snell comes in for Powell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in for Horton Tucker. Oh, and Bradley with a block.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge.
LeBron.
In a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The 3, James. Nails
LeBron
it from
James,
beyond the
3
arc.
from downtown.
James has got 7.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rein in threes if you do.
Portland again missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Oh, Bradley foul hard.
The shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Little's checked in for Portland. McLemore comes in for Lillard. He hits the second from the line. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to McCollum. Trying to get back on track. And he sinks the layup. He's got 7.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Westbrook against McCollum. Davis, the pass to Howard. Kicks it out to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh,
Howard fouled
and he'll have a
one.
chance at one more. It's going to go on Cody Zeller.
Dwight Howard is a big, strong, active guy. Even when you hit him, he still is able to muscle through the contact.
And the Blazers making a change here. Smith's checked in.
8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
Smith with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Down low, Smith outside. Clock at 4. Shoots over Westbrook. Smith no good. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to James. Zeller against Howard. Over Zeller. And it's Portland with a rebound.
That's a bad
Zeller's
foul.
got 5 rebounds in the game. And now entering his late 30s. Howard has embraced a new role.
You know what? He's done a nice job, B.A., of adjusting to what his body allows him to do now. Mentally, he's more comfortable and seems to be at peace. And he doesn't have to be the focal point anymore. He's fine being the spoke in the wheel.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Pass to Reeves. Now here's Jordan. Outside, Rondo. Anthony against Zeller. Anthony misses.
Nobody else would move. Guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
To the inside, Little, and he got the whistle
Foul
on the
by
way
Rondo.
up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the number 6 recruit in the high school class in 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
And B.A., he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Here's Anthony. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the left side wing. For the lead. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Unable to
Off
get
the
that
mark.
one. 3/4 of play.
Go to the
He
fourth.
wants one here. The Lakers
Tight
on
ball
top.
game between
They're up
two
by
of the
2.
best is best.
And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on
20,
2K Sports
30,
right after
28
this.
your score here in LA.
And now we take a listen in to a recent huddle from Frank Vogel.
Okay, our offense will come and go. Okay, our defense has got to be the constant. Okay, we keep getting stops. The way we score the basketball, okay, this will be our game.
And Frank Vogel driving home the idea that defense, not offense, is the key to taking control of this game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the effort you put into your defense is something within your control. That's why you want to
drives
focus
to the
on it.
basket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Larry Nance is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Ben McLemore. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
Wow,
That's
Nance
the
got
group
up
on the
there.
floor for Portland.
not just to score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Outside Monk. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Like a lot of young players, B.A., it took Monk some time to get going, but he's found his stride in the NBA now.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. You know, Clark, with Malik Monk, you can see
Westbrook,
the
that was
improvement
a
he's had.
beautiful
It's about efficiency.
setup.
We knew he could put the ball in the basket, but now his shot selection has improved, and I think he's gotten better as a ball handler, too.
Lillard finds McCollum. Nance the screen. McCollum with it. Now guarded by Monk. Crosses over. McCollum's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Davis with the basket.
Westbrook
On the
to
assist
Davis.
by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There's
Beautiful.
the 3. The Lakers with a
Just
rebound.
can't get it to fall.
And it's Monk off the drive. Anthony against McCollum. Pass to Davis. And
Davis
he's going to the line
fouled
for
by
2.
Lance.
The official saw contact while he was going up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact.
7-point
and
lead
draws
by
fouls.
James
LA
is checked
over
in for the
Portland.
Lakers.
2 of the 3
Bradley
best
comes
teams
in for
in
Monk.
the Western Conference going at it here today.
All right, fans, get on your feet.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort." Imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. Westbrook, the pass to Davis.
Anthony Davis with the dunk.
Davis.
Well, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
46% from the field.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Here's Bradley. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Assisted by
And the
Nice
Lakers
shot by
lead by
Bradley.
9.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime.
That's a big 3 by
They're
Portland.
patiently looking for good shots.
I overplayed it just a
He
little
doesn't
bit.
need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing. He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
2 minutes.
Lillard against Westbrook. Now here's Lillard. Tightly guarded. Good work defensively by James. It's stolen by Nance.
Lance strips Westbrook.
There's McCollum with the 3.
McCollum, 3 ball, got
Great
it.
play by Lillard
Back
to
in
set
with
it up.
Portland.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but
Portland needs
he's
to
also
stop
going to
here.
make sure others get theirs, too.
James outside. Over Nance.
Ron
James
can't get a
it
basket to
go.
fall.
Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Lillard,
And
3.
again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Here's Bradley. James, left side. Westbrook outside. 5 to shoot.
Westbrook
And the
drives
bucket
and
counts.
fouled by
He's on his way
Lillard.
to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point
57
play.
seconds to play here
Sellers
in
checked in
Portland.
for Portland.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook at the line for 1.
And there's the cherry
5
on top.
point lead by
Excellent
LA.
from the floor to build out this lead.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
Giving these guys too many threes here in the fourth quarter.
For your laser dancer.
There's 57 seconds left in the game.
An unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere.
Pass to Davis. Out to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Bradley. Up and over McCollum.
Oh, that could have been big.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
It's
LeBron.
James with the ball.
Got the stuff.
Zeller covering. The three is up.
Westbrook can't hit it.
And
ball goes out of
the
bounds.
TrailBlazers will take it.
22 seconds to play.
Time here. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Portland has fought their way back in there. Portland has played a lot of good defense on us. Don't let Damian Lillard or CD
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
That's a big shot.
See guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident.
Foul there.
Biggest moment of the game?
Yes.
And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock.
Oh my goodness, missed
That's
shot.
a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management.
I let off to the
At
button.
this time of the game.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard outside. Tries the spin move. For 3, McCollum.
Won't get the game winner, and the Lakers survive a thriller in
So
Portland.
it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check in
I
with
gave
Allie
Portland
LaForce.
too many
She's courtside.
chances.
Hey, Allie.
And it nearly came
LeBron, it
back
was
to
a
beat
tough win
us.
tonight, and it wasn't always pretty, but your thoughts on this grinded-out victory?
It's all about winning. It was strategy. The game of basketball is about strategy and execution, and whatever it takes for us to get a win. I think we came out with a desperation attitude. We played defense at a higher level, and we got timely stops when we needed it.
You can't go wrong when you have that desperation attitude. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Man, what a thriller. I gave Portland way too many chances to get back in this game. But Westbrook with 14 points. Bradley had 4. Monk had 4. Just struggled. I mean, we struggled offensively in this one. But we got the win. And that is all that matters.